morning and welcome once again. We thank Father Sy for presiding at our Baccalaureate Mass. Father Sy, as you see, is the pastor of St. Vincent de Paul in Germantown, and we were delighted to have him with us today. Father Tom Higgins, who is the pastor of this church of Holy Innocents, is usually with us today, but today is the ordination of permanent deacons for the Archdiocese of Philadelphia, and Holy Innocents Church is blessed to have a permanent deacon who will be ordained today. So otherwise, Father Higgins will be with us as he normally is. But we thank him for allowing us to use this beautiful space of Holy Innocents Church for our baccalaureate and for our graduation. Just to explain to you what will happen, we are transitioning now from the liturgy to the graduation ceremony itself. At the end of the graduation ceremony, we will be singing the alma mater. And after the alma mater, the flag bearers will lead down the center aisle, and they will lead the faculty. Now, normally, the graduates lead the ceremony first, but we do it a little bit differently here. The faculty will follow the flags. They will process down the center aisle, across the back, and up the side. And the graduates will follow the faculty. The faculty will come across the front and all the way down to that side door. And they will form a receiving line to congratulate our class of 2021. So we ask you to the guests to stay in your seats until we have formed that receiving line and the graduates have passed through. The graduates will all walk out that side door, and they can meet you outside. You can walk around and come back in if you wanted to take pictures or whatever. So we ask you to keep the aisles clear so that we can have the receiving line and offer our congratulations to the young men and women of the class of 2021. It gives me great pleasure to introduce our graduation speaker to you this morning. George Matisek is a 1999 graduate of the then Mercy Vocational High School, and his career path was electricity, separate from carpentry and the other building trades at the time. I came to Mercy Tech as principal during George's junior year of high school, and did then what I do now, review every student's report cards related to grades, teacher comments, attendance, and conduct. I also ensure that the students have acquired the necessary credits and competencies required for graduation. That was never an issue with George. He was an intelligent, hardworking, and goal-oriented young man. Fast forward to the present time, and to a reversal of positions. George Matisek is the first graduate to become a member of the Board of Trustees of Mercy Career and Technical High School, the local governing body of the school. It is the board who selects the head of school and evaluates his or her performance on a yearly basis. What that means is that now I am accountable to George. And to the other members of the Board of Trustees, keep my job. George lives out the words of the mission statement of Mercy Career and Technical High School, and has become a highly competent, compassionate, contributing member of the global community in his personal life and in his career path. He is a true man of mercy, and I welcome him now to address our soon-to-be graduates.
Well, thank you, sister, for the kind words, and for also for quite a few things in my report card that you could have seen when I started. So Sister Rosemary, Principal Owen, Vice President of Class, Father Sy, Mercy faculty and staff, family and friends, thank you for the great honor of being able to speak to you today. Please join me in congratulating Mercy Tech class of 2021. It was 22 very short years ago that I was sitting exactly where you are, actually, right over there, and probably having a lot of the same thoughts as you. What was I going to do with my career? How was I going to get my foot in the door? Above all, why would everybody pick red and gold as our school colors? It's not a flattering color at all, especially how the student athlete, the cross-country uniforms, not cute. They weren't cute. So, but the other prevailing feeling that I felt was one of terror, primarily because Sister Rosemary was hitting me with the no bullcrap today glare. That's the one. But secondarily, I felt like I was about to lose my safety net. I was about to lose my Mercy family, a group of people that I was got full in front of, and it would be okay. They get married for 12, and I would be back at it again. I actually feel like this is a good opportunity to tell folks how I met Sister Rosemary at first. Her junior year, again, she lost some things over. So my junior year, she was about 3 days into the job, and I had yet to meet Sister Rosemary. So you know, when you come down the stairs, the stairs kind of turn into that main corridor there. Well, I was running down the stairs that I wasn't supposed to do, and I decided right before we make that turn, there was the rail. And rather than make that turn, I decided I was going to hop over the rail into the corridor, coming into the main area, and nearly crashed right into Sister Rosemary, and that was my introduction to her. So regardless of which she was read in my report card, that was the way that I was introduced to her. And yet, the only thing she asked is, what was your name? And she never forgot that. So needless to say, for me, going from Mercy into the real world was going to be a little bit scary. It wasn't long after high school where I graduated from electrical building trades program that I was able to build on that foundation that Mercy gave me. I was soon able to get work as a janitor at the University of Pennsylvania. It wasn't the most glamorous job in the world, but it was important work, and it gave me a good salary, and most important for me, it gave me the ability to continue my education. So after a year or two working there, I began taking college classes in the evenings, 1 or 2 at a time at first, working towards my college degree. And I remember the first class I took in college, I tried to pull some of the same nonsense that I pulled at Mercy. After maybe my third day in class, the professor sat me down and made it clear one more time that I was out. There was no demerit system, no having my mom, Dad, Sister Rosemary, let me go one more semester, this is it. And after that conversation, I went back on track, and soon 1 or 2 classes became 4 or 5, and pretty soon I had an Ivy League degree in urban studies, basically the practice of thinking about how to make cities work better, or to live, to work in, and to grow up. And from there, I had a number of opportunities, some good jobs, some not so great jobs. I took some risks. I had a lot of successes, and I had a lot of failures. And I had the opportunity to work for some incredible nonprofits in Philadelphia doing anti-poverty and community development work. Those are things that we learned about in the university. And I got to work for elected officials and city leaders to craft and advance legislation. And now I'm pretty much back at home, leading the Share Food Program, which is the largest food bank in the region, right across the street from my Mercy family at 190 in Hyde Park. Going from Mercy to all of this seemed like a big transition, and it was. I'm reminded of the story right after the death of NBC's Meet the Press host, Tim Russell, a few years ago. Tim Russell grew up in an Irish Catholic household in Buffalo, where his father was a sanitation worker. He too went to a Sisters of Mercy sponsored school, and after attending college at Cleveland State, he took a job working for his senator, Pat Moynihan. After a few weeks working in Congress, the senator noticed that Tim was intimidated a little bit by his Ivy League counterparts, a lot like I was when I got the pen. So the senator pulled him aside and he said, what they know, you can learn, but what you know, they will never understand. And it's just that intangible spirit, that mercy spirit, that gave spoke a little bit about the challenges that I've had to overcome to get where I am. Some of you have had to overcome many more obstacles to get where you are today. All of you have clearly overcome two big ones in the last year or two. That we've talked about for decades now. I'm sure 4 years ago when you thought about what today would be like, you never imagined the types of challenges that you had to face to get where you are today. I talked about how hard it was to leave my Mercy family when I graduated, so I can only imagine what it was like for you last March, when your school family became your Zoom family. But the fact is, you could have tried to take the easy way out at that point. Or maybe you did try to take the easy way out, and somebody in the pew with you today convinced you to stay committed. The fact is, you overcame those obstacles, and that should make today for you so much more sweet. You learned a lot of things here at Mercy. You'll forget a lot of those things. I know, I'll tell you, my wife cringes every time I pick up wire cutters and send them to do some electrical work. But there's one lesson not to forget these last 4 years. It's not geography or math or even shop class. It's that idea of this family. It's those foundations of faith and service. It's that the Mercy Spirit lives on inside each one of you. Now go and change the world. Thank you.
Thank you so much, George. George and I were speaking, before, obviously before graduation, as to what he would say to you today. And I said to him, just tell your story. Tell your story. He could have left out some of my story. But as George said, he's part of this massive Mercy family. He is a man of mercy. And once you get into this circle of mercy, we never let you go. So you will always be a part of us. As George is, as a member now of our board of trustees. So thank you again, George. Very, very proud of you. And thank you for taking your time. The 49th annual commencement of Mercy Career and Technical High School on the 12th day of June in the year of our Lord, 2021, to the greater honor and glory of God. According to the educational requirements set forth by the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania and the power vested in me by the Sisters of Mercy and the Board of Trustees of Mercy Career and Technical High School, academic diplomas and certificates of competencies in career and technical education training are awarded to the members of the class of 2021. And we ask you, as the graduates' names are called, if you would hold your applause until the end. So thank you.
Mercy Career and Technical High School's graduation class of 2021. Please hold your applause until all names have been called. Solomon Matthew Abel, accompanied by his mother Stephanie Abel, class of 1985. Christian J. Adams. Kyra Adams Smith. Kylie Altamore. Yasel Baez. Samia L. Barnes. Ellen N. Basmajian. Samaya Beckham. Edward Bombley. Darnell Rondo Booth, Jr. Adanya Boston McCain. Tymir Kyrie Boyd. Amir Bradley. Sonia Braxton Gauze. Kayla Jabri Brown. Tajahaya Nadine Janella Burton. Jaden A. Carasuelo Martinez. James Daniel Choice. Nayeli Marie Cologne. Rana P. Cotton. Emmanuel Crespo. Kevin Lendon Dupree, Jr. Charlie Bernard Espinal. Emily Rose Fisher. Edward Garcia Soriano. Kamani Hare Wright. Desmond Howard. Deja L. Hughes. Najee Janea Jackson. Melanie Johnson. Please hold your applause until all names have been called. Talia S. Johnson. Kashaya Sienna Johnson Henderson. Ramir Rajiv Jones. Tamira Jones. Samantha Stacy Joseph. Samia Roxanne Nicole Landsey. Samuel Lewis Lopez. Kirsten Massey Pickens. Makai Devin Matthews. Nathan J. Myers. Nafi Quamir Mink. Bill Nguyen. Makai Elijah Nolan. Mark Keith Oberton. Brandon O'Neill. Rais Y. Randolph. Liam Charles Bradell. Nina Nicole Rivera. Ricardo Alexis Rivera. Juan Ambioris Rodriguez. Marcelino Antonio Rodriguez, Jr. Roberto Miguel Roquina. Jaden Roper. Jaquay Scott. Henry Javier Senchi Perez. Malachi Kamani Smith. Sergio F. Sotomayor, accompanied by his father, Felix Sotomayor, class of 1983. Anna Kaylee Urchima. Cheyenne Washington Holiday. Rayana Cherie Williams. Nasir Wynn. And also a graduate who was unfortunately unable to attend in person today, but nonetheless is graduating as well, Yolanda Angel Washington.
This time of international pandemic has challenged you and your classmates to deepen your own spirituality and draw close to God while seeking to support others in new and very different ways. Your own resiliency indicates that you are up to the challenge and the challenges which you will need in the future. As you go forward today, dear graduates, look for opportunities to show that God is alive, to share God's love, and to serve others. Our world needs models of goodness and reminders of great God's love for each person. So much can be changed in our world when people come alive in the power of Christ. I pray you will make that choice each day. May you go forth and make a holy difference in the world. May Jesus bless you, your families, dedicated teachers, administrators, religious, and priests who have brought you to this great day of accomplishment. God bless you. Sincerely yours in Christ, Most Reverend Nelson Perez, Archbishop of Philadelphia. We have received the following letter from the President of the United States. America is a country where we are one and united through tough times. You are the future leaders of this great nation, and through your determination and resilience to push forward, you have reached this ultimate accomplishment. Dr. Biden and I are pleased to congratulate you. We are honored to join your family, friends, school, and community in celebrating your wonderful achievement. Jill and I send our best wishes and blessings. Keep challenging yourself, be kind, and while we continue to fight the COVID pandemic, be sure to wear a mask. And I would say this point in the next meeting, Joe Biden, President of the United States. Now we will begin the awards presentation of the commencement exercises at Mercer Prairie Technical High School for the class of 2021. Presidential Education Awards for outstanding academic excellence in senior year are awarded to the following graduates. Please hold your applause until the end of the list. Graduates, please come forward to accept your award. Salary Abel. Dana Arachima. And Najee Jackson. Presidential Education Awards for outstanding academic achievement in senior year are awarded to the following graduates. Again, please hold your applause to the end of the list. Graduates, come forward to accept your award. Yolanda Washington, I hope she's online. Congratulations. Kayla Brown. And Henry Sinchi Perez. The Benjamin Franklin Scholarship from the Philadelphia Foundation is awarded to students seeking post-secondary education in trades, crafts, and applied sciences. This award truly is from Ben Franklin's will. Please come forward to receive your award. Attending the Pennsylvania State University at Abington for Computer Sciences, Christian Adams. Attending Temple University for Nursing, Adania Austin McCabe. Attending the restaurant school at Walden Hill College for Pastry Arts, Kayla Brown. LaSalle University for graphic design, Jaden Carrasquillo Martinez. Attending Westchester University of Pennsylvania for biology, Jaquay Scott. Attending Cabrini University for finance, Henry Sinchi Perez. Attending Villanova University for criminology, Dana Urchima. Attending the Pennsylvania State University at University Park for biology and pre-med, Ramir Jones. The following students have been awarded full scholarships for post-secondary education. Please stand to be recognized. Ayush Randolph at Johnson & Wales University. Solomon Abel at Cheney University of Pennsylvania. Edward Conley, Williamson College of Sarah. Monsieur Wynn, Williamson College of Sarah. And Nathan Myers, Williamson College of Sarah. The class of 2021 has been awarded over $1.3 million in scholarships and merit awards to attend 30 technical schools, community colleges, and four-year institutions of higher learning. Please refer to the graduation booklet for a complete list of post-high school destinations of all students. The following graduates have earned Adobe Certified Associate Certification in Adobe Illustrator. Please stand to be recognized. Jaden Carrasquillo Martinez, Charlie Espinal, Bill Williams, and Marcelina Rodriguez Jr. The following graduates have earned certification in Desktop Pro. Jaden Carrasquillo Martinez, Bill Lewin, and Marcelino Rodriguez Jr. The following graduates have earned Adobe Certified Associate Certification in Adobe Photoshop, Adobe InDesign, and CIW Site Development. Please stand to be acknowledged. Jaden Carrasquillo Martinez and Bill Nguyen. The following graduates have earned certifications issued from the National Center for Construction, Education, and Research in core curriculum. Please stand to be acknowledged. Let's hold our applause to the end of the list. Solomon Abel, Michelle Baez, Ed Monley, Akai Matthews, Nathan Myers, Lafitte, Brandon O'Neill, Juan Rodriguez, Roberta Marina, Henry Sinchi Perez, Malachi Smith, Sergio Sotomayor, and Monsieur Wayne. Graduates have earned occupation Please stand to be acknowledged. Let's wait to the end of the list. Ellen Osmasian, Darnell Booth, Amir Bradley, Tajaya Barton, James Joyce, Emily Fisher, Kamani Kara Wright, Samia Lansky, Zakai Nolan, Dana Archie. Graduates have earned Microsoft Specialist Certification in Excel. Let's wait to the end of the list. Ellen Musmajian, Lionel Booth, Amir Bradley, Shai Barton, James Joyce, Kamani Kara Wright, Samia Lansky, Zakai Nolan, and Dana Archie. Graduates have earned Google Fundamentals of Digital Marketing Certification. Let's wait to the end of the list. Darnell Booth, Tajaya Barton, James Joyce, Monica Wright, Samia Lansky, Zakai Nolan, and Dana Archie. The following graduates have earned certification in CompTIA IT Fundamentals. We stand to be acknowledged. Let's wait to the end of the list. Christian Adams, Emmanuel Prescott, Desmond Howard, Kirsten Macy Pickens, Mark Alderson, Rita Riddell, and Ramiro James. Other graduates have earned Test Out PC Pro. Please wait to the end of the list. Christian Adams, Emmanuel Prescott, Desmond Howard, Mark Alderson, and Ramiro Jones. The following graduates have successfully passed the state board exam and are now fully licensed odontologists. Please stand and acknowledge. Let's wait to the end of the list. Brianna Cotton, Daisy Hughes, Messiah Johnson Henderson, Tamira Jones, and Nina Rivera. The following graduates have earned the National Restaurant Association Education Foundation Manager Nutrition Certification and the ServSafe Food Protection Manager Certification. Please stand and be acknowledged. Let's wait to the end of the list. Samaya Beckman, Hannah Graham, Kevin Dupree, yes, sir, Marie Graham, and Ricardo Rivera. I'm going off the script right here. In health occupation, one of the programs we teach is nursing. And nursing was a challenge this year because of the pandemic. And you know, our nursing homes suffer a lot of loss. So we have 5 of our students who did sign up to take the program because it's required to be in person every day for all the hours needed. And we had to wait for the clinic or the nursing home to open to do clinical. And we got started, and then some patients came down with COVID, and then of course the met review again, and then we went back. So the test was very late, but we had 5 students, I want to acknowledge them. We're waiting to hear on the test results. So if you can follow it, please stand. Dr. Foster McCain, Dakota Scott, Cheyenne Washington Holiday, Sandra Braxton Gauss, and Rayon Williams. Following graduates were offered full-time employment in their areas of their technical training. Please stand and be acknowledged. Let's wait to the end of the list. Ms. Alvarez, Ed Bontley, Naveen Dupree, Brandon O'Neill, Henry Cinchi Perez, and Sergio Sotomayor. The Anthony Tropiano Memorial Scholarship is awarded to the graduate who is recognized for effort and perseverance to demonstrate with his or her ability her chosen field. This year, the Anthony Turkiana Memorial Scholarship is presented to Bryce Randolph. Will Mr. and Mrs. Duffy please come forward? Not here. Okay. So I'm sure they would be here for you.
Yeah, they said it.
The Elizabeth M. and James J. Duffy Award recognizes a graduate who displays initiative, effort, and a determination to succeed. This graduate exemplifies the mission of Mercy Career and Technical High School in the true spirit of the Mercy tradition. The Elizabeth M. and James J. Duffy Memorial Award is presented to Kayla Brown. We celebrate the life and memory of Tim Fox, a member of the class of 2003, as a young man who spread laughter and joy with his friends. In his memory, the Tim Fox Memorial Award is designated for a student exhibiting initiative and expertise in his or her chosen field. This monetary award can be used for the necessary tools, equipment, or whatever is needed. The Tim Fox Memorial Award is presented to Desmond Howard. In celebration of the life of Catherine McCauley, the founders of the Sisters of Mercy, this award is given to a senior who embodies the true spirit of the Mercy tradition. In particular, this student has a desire to develop a personal relationship with God, a commitment to community service, a passion for justice and peace, models maturity and self-awareness, and performs to his or her best ability in both academic and career technical settings. Following Catherine McCauley's example of union and charity, he or she strives to meet everyone with a positive and pleasant manner. The recipient of this year resolves to be good today, but better tomorrow. The Catherine McCauley Award is presented to Sergio Sotomayor. The Courage Award is presented to a member of a school community, a teacher, staff, a senior, who displays exemplary courage in the midst of great difficulty. This year, Ms. LaPata will present this award.
Good morning. Every now and then, you meet someone who achieves success despite insurmountable odds, and this awardee is no exception. Mario, as I will refer to this awardee, is a member of the class of 2021. Mario was raised by his father and paternal grandmother after his mother suffered a massive stroke when Mario was just 2 years old. Mario's grandmother did everything, like most of our grandmothers. Right, church? Yes. She ran the household, registered Mario for schools, and cared for his special needs sister. In January of Mario's sophomore year, his dear grandmother died of cancer, leaving a large void within the family. In September of that same year, Mario's father was diagnosed with cancer and passed away 1 month later, leaving Mario and his sister to relocate 3 hours from Philadelphia near Penn State University Park to live with his paternal uncle, aunt, and cousin. A generous family in Drexel Hill stepped in and offered to have Mario stay with them during Mario's junior year. Mario would travel to his uncle's home for the holidays. When the quarantine hit, Mario moved back in with his uncle and aunt and learned virtually until the second semester began in February of this year. Mario returned to his host family in Delaware County and continued to discuss his worries and concerns for his future with select members of the faculty and staff at Mercy. At this time, Mario wanted to contact his mother, who has been in a Philadelphia nursing home since her stroke 16 years ago. Mario's last visit with her was during his sophomore year, and communication was limited. Now, however, due to pandemic protocols, all visits are limited until further notice. This past March, Mario decided he wanted to move in with a longtime friend from grade school. His classmate's family was open to this idea, and Mario made the transition rather easily. Mario's freshman year goal was, and I quote, to survive and make some friends. Well, not only did Mario survive, but he thrived and made many friends. With all of his life-changing events, Mario continued to be an honor student. He participated in clubs, the gaming club, hence the pseudonym Mario, and this year was a member of eSports. He is a Mercy ambassador, secretary of the student council, a member of the yearbook committee, and he was instrumental in creating Mercy's inaugural e-newsletter, The Monarch Times. Several months ago, Mario shared with me a very detailed spreadsheet entitled Budget and Management, which encompassed tabs labeled cars, jobs, schools, apartments, tech, colleges, etc. Even a tab for questions. Mario can make all financial literacy teachers proud of his organizational skills and insight. Some of the teacher comments on his final report card. Excellent insight during class discussions. An asset to class. Outstanding achievement. Able to work independently. Hardworking and determined. A pleasure to teach this year. So if anyone out here in the congregation wishes to hire this young man, you can meet with him after these commencement exercises. I got your back, Mario. So some other reflections from our faculty and staff about Mario, and I quote, despite all these challenges, Mario has never wavered in his commitment to his schoolwork or his friends, and has made incredible contributions to this Mercy Tech community. He has overcome so much and has remained focused. He suffered great loss and continued in an exemplary fashion. He shows grit and a little humor. I know that Mario has overcome a lot in his personal life, and I think he is a wonderful young man. And finally, Mario's courage kept him going, and I think everyone is proud of him. I don't think it. I know that everyone is proud of you, Mario. Many of us older and wiser folks know that the gaming world, Mario is a positive, strong character that overcame obstacles to achieve his goals. Mercy's Mario is well on his way, leaving Mercy to attend the Community College of Philadelphia for graphic design. They say it takes a village to raise a child, and Mario has had that village. His grandmother and father are certainly with him in spirit, but his family is sitting with him today. His uncle and cousin, his aunt and sister were not able to make the trip, but his other family sits here today. Representatives from LaSalle Academy, where Mario attended grade school, and they love you dearly. He also has this Mercy family, and to all the graduates. I have always said, just because you leave us today does not mean we stop caring. All of you will always be part of this Mercy family, and Mario, please remember that. I had better stop in order to keep Mario humble. So in closing, Mario, know that you are loved and we are all proud of you. It is with a grateful heart to God for bringing Mario into all of our lives. I am honored to present the 2021 Courage Award to Bill Nunez.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
My name is Ellen Benson, and I will be giving the valedictorian speech on this beautiful morning. Before I begin, I would like to take a moment to thank Sister Rosemary, Mr. Almond, Mrs. Platts, our faculty and staff, parents and guardians, for pushing us to do our best and the reason we are all sitting here today. So let's imagine freshman year, you were handed a timer with 1,387 days on it. It starts counting down the moment you walk in the doors of a new chapter in your life. You think that there's a lot of time, but take a second to look around you right now. 4 years have gone by, and your timer has only a couple minutes left. But there was a slight change in plans during our middle of our junior year. COVID sent us home to continue classes virtually, and 455 days later, here we are. We are back together for the very last time. As we sit here today as graduates, we think about our time here at Mercy, the ups and downs, the fun times, the hard times, and of course, Mr. May's morning bad news. But more importantly, the times we had together as a class. The different types of school trips we went on, to racing each other on spirit day, and then to just watching movies during class. They're all memories that we will cherish forever. It was a challenging year with twists and turns, but with the help and support from our teachers and the rest of the staff, we were able to overcome it. It may not be the year we were expecting, but we made it work and we're coming out remember your time here at Mercy. The friends you made, the connections you made with faculty and staff, the skills you learned in the shop, and who you became throughout your years here at Mercy. Congratulations, class of 2021. Your time runs out.
Just want the graduates to know that once you finish and leave here, the SEPTA bus is here. The Grant Mercy Career Technical SEPTA bus is here for you, and you can get pictures, okay?
And designed by Jane and Bill, of course. So make sure you see the bus and congratulate them.
For the singing of our alma mater and giving you your graduate voices loud and proud for your alma mater. From the mercy
Gatorade on the outside. I'm gonna throw this up there.
Oh, okay.
Let me get this out of the way because it's still live.
Okay.
Don't say anything wrong.
This works